It's one of our biggest reviews out of the entire year. Join us as today we take a look at Playmobil's Ghostbusters line. Hey everybody, Jason of GhostbustersNews.com here, and yes, today the topic is Playmobil Ghostbusters. It's hitting stores worldwide this week. We're excited, I know you guys are excited, but I thought I'd take this opportunity and go through each and every set, show you how cool they are, and give you my opinion on them. Now before I break the line down set by set, let's just take this all in. How amazing does this look? You of course have the Ghostbusters firehouse, which is packed full of goodies. The Ecto-1, which is fully decked out with lights and sounds. We're going to get to that later in the video. Of course, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, all the Busters, and even some baddies like Slimer and the Terror Dogs. Now the first figure pack we're going to take a look at is this one. It's the smallest one out of the bunch. It's Dr. Egon Spangler. It's a ghost. It's an 18-piece set, and we have it right here. So Egon comes completely decked out with the Proton Pack, which looks amazing in this scale, a Ghost Trap, a PKA meter. Oh, and speaking of that Proton Pack, the Proton Wand, you can actually attach a Proton Stream to it. I said Proton a lot. Proton, Proton, Proton. Now, as I mentioned, not only does this set come with Egon Spangler, we also get a Ghost that comes with a top hat and a cane. And he also has some pretty massive sideburns. I mean, check those things out. Now, one thing I really love about this set is the trap itself does actually open, and it comes with a ghost you can actually pop inside. And while I'll admit the ghost is nothing too amazing here, it gives off a really cool effect. Now I love the Egon figure, I love those two generic ghosts, but maybe you want a name brand ghost. Maybe you want Slimer. Well, if it's Slimer you want, it's Slimer you can get in this totally awesome hot dog stand set. There is so much to take in, I don't know where to begin with this set. First up, we have Slimer, which I love the mold on this one. And as I mentioned, this is a hot dog cart, meaning it comes with a ton of goodies in terms of food that Slimer can pick up and enjoy. Among those items, you're going to find hot dogs, you're going to find hamburgers, you're going to find ketchup and mustard bottles, drink cups, even links of sausages. Seriously, this is one of my favorite sets of the entire line. And I love that Playmobil allows you to have almost every character pick up every item, meaning that, you know, if you don't want Slimer holding the hot dog, you take that out of his hand, you grab the tray of french fries here, and it snaps right in. Now, like Egon's playset where it comes with a nameless ghost, we get a nameless hot dog vendor inside of this set. He's got a hat, he's got an apron, and he's got some tongs. Another thing I should point out, especially when it comes to like the ghost trap with the Egon set, and a lot of the finer details on the hot dog cart, is they are added via stickers. So if you're buying this set for your kids or yourself, be prepared to apply a lot of stickers. I bought it for myself. Another common theme you're going to notice when it comes to some of these sets is this little plastic jelly-like slime. It comes included with the hot dog stand, the Ecto-1, and the Ghostbusters firehouse. And while it's not sticky at all to touch, it actually applies to textures quite nicely, giving you this pretty cool hanging slime effect. Alright, after that, let's focus to the big manifestation himself, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Now, Stay Puft does come with a Dr. Ray stance, the heart of the Ghostbusters, and this Ray is a bit different than the one that actually comes included with the firehouse. As you can see from Ray's chest, he is marshmallow covered. And in terms of accessories, Ray does come with the Proton Pack, the Proton Stream, and is the only one and the only version that comes with the Ecto Goggles. Now when it comes to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, he looks awesome. Much like other Stay Puft figures, don't expect some crazy articulation with this thing. His arms move up and down, his hands move at the wrist, and his head doesn't do anything. But he looks absolutely adorable. I mean, just look at him. I really have a feeling that the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man set may prove to be one of the most popular ones for Playmobil. Alright, 3 down, 3 to go. You guys still with us? Coming up next, we've got Dr. Peter Venkman, Dana Barrett, and the Terror Dogs. Once again, Peter does come with everything you'd expect a Ghostbuster to come with, including a ghost trap and even a PKE meter. Dana looks phenomenal and is one out of 3 different female figures in this line. And then of course we have ourselves the Terror Dogs, both Vince Clortho and Zool. Now for articulation of these guys, all legs move up and down for that one there. The head, once again, moves up and down. And the mouths even open. And a quick thing to also mention, while some characters have different versions of themselves throughout these lines, once again, Ray has one with Ecto Goggles. With the Stay Puft set, he also has one with the Firehouse, where he doesn't have the goggles. Similar to Egon, where he's in his Ghostbuster outfit here with the Ghost, but the one that comes with the Firehouse, he's kind of like in like a white lab coat. This is the only way you can get Dr. Peter Venkman, and of course, being Peter, he has green slime all over him. So after all that, we're down to our final 2 sets, the Ghostbusters Firehouse and the Ecto-1. Let's first take a look at the Ecto-1. Like, oh my god, guys, this is apparently a kid's toy. This looks absolutely amazing! Now, in terms of what the Ecto-1 does come with, it does include 2 figures, of course, Winston Zedmore himself, and Janine Melnitz, and both of them do come bundled with proton packs, proton streams, a PKE meter, a ghost trap, everything you'd want. And much like the hot dog cart, it does come bundled with these little gelatinous plastic pieces of slime that, when you just put them on there, they stick. Pretty cool. Now, I haven't actually mentioned the Ecto-1's coolest feature, which is not only lights, but guys and girls, how cool is that? Now, if you want to get inside the Ecto-1 to pop your characters in, it's easy enough to do so. The top actually just comes off, just snaps right off there. And there's actually seating on the inside of here for 4 Ghostbusters and also 4 proton pack holders. Oh, and before we forget, the back door totally opens. I love this thing. Alright, now that we're done the Ecto-1, we've got the last item, and it is the biggest one in the Playmobil Ghostbusters line. It is the Ghostbusters headquarters, the firehouse. So the exterior of the firehouse looks fantastic. You got the gray and the brown brick, the windows, even some of the details like that side red door. Now, it is just a sticker on this playset, but it's still there. Of course, on the front of the firehouse, you're going to find that iconic No Ghost logo hanging above the door. And speaking of the front door, while it's not exact what we saw in Ghostbusters 1 or 2, it is totally functional. It just slides right up, allowing you to put the Ecto-1 inside or have your Ghostbusters just come barreling running out of the front gate. So now it's time to take a look at the interior of the firehouse. And I'm not going to say this is like the best Ghostbusters firehouse we've ever gotten, especially for the price point, but... So on the bottom base floor, you're going to find the containment unit. You can open up the front and insert a ghost trap, just like in the movie. Now as you head up to the second floor via the stairs, and by the way, I need to mention, the stairs themselves, they were a bit of a pain to put together. I love this set, I love everything about it. But these stairs, man, you're going to want an adult to put these together for you if you're a youngin'. It required a lot of brute force strength. Alright, so as you move up to the second floor, you're going to find Egon's lab. Now, that's what I put there. Obviously, if you're building this yourself, you can put anything you want there. We've got Egon's lab. Right here, we've got that Egon Spangler action figure along with Louis Tully. And Louis comes complete with his colander helmet. And then we gussied up the room with a ton of accessories that this set comes with. I especially love this monitor that has an image of a terror dog on it, once again, much like the original 1984 film. And going up to the top floor, we've got Janine's desk and Janine's office, because I like having the Ecto-1 down on the base floor. Just like that. And before I forget, as you can see, the Ecto-1 nicely fits inside of here while the front door is closed. Just look how awesome that is! So yes, moving up to the top floor, you're going to see Janine Melnitz here, and Janine's actually depicted as she looked in Ghostbusters 2 rather than the original Ghostbusters. On her desk, I've given her a computer, a keyboard, and of course her phone. And once again, I used more of the decorations that's included with this headquarters to kind of glam up that top floor a bit. And I'm sure the more observant viewers are going to notice that big purple ghost-looking thing on the top floor. That is, of course, the library ghost. And speaking of characters, like I said earlier, Ray Stantz is included in this. This Ray Stantz looks a bit different than the one that was included with the Stay Puft set. No marshmallow on the chest and no ecto goggles on this. And of course, we've got a pole here. And what does Ray Stantz have to do? Well, he has to try that pole. Fun. Alright guys, so that's it. That is our complete look at the Playmobil Ghostbusters line. Once again, this should be in stores pretty much everywhere worldwide by the end of this week, maybe early next week. I can't say enough good things about these things. I love every piece of this line. From the ghost being sucked into the trap, to the terror dogs, to the hot dog stand, to the Ecto-1 that lights up and has sounds, the firehouse that looks amazing, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. This is so much need on this table right now. If you don't have it, if you want it, a lot of need going on right now. So if you'd like to buy some of this for yourself, we got links right down below in the description for you. And once again, we hope you enjoyed our look today at the Playmobil Ghostbusters line, and we'll see you right back here next time on Ghostbusters News. There is no Dana, only Zool. You were supposed to stop filming. Let's roll to that end footage there. Click on one of these links or subscribe today. See ya.
Full-rooming vapors are in your area, and these skeletons can break your bones, but I'm the writer now. Ghosts, no bozos in the back of my ambulance, pulling out the firehouse, I will handle it. Back off, man, I'm a scientist, and all this hardware I brought will fry 'em quick, because astral projections are quite ethereal and not what you want when you eat your cereal.